the suburbs
You
of
ever
Philly.
date foreign broads?
I don't think so.
Never did?
I don't think anyone's been had an accent. No.
Jerry, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you even want a life? Do you even want to be alive?
Because somebody has an accent, I got to get with it. I hooked up with a girl, but then she had Hep C. I was like, I don't want to touch that. No.
What?
But I didn't get in. So I was like, I didn't fuck her.
What the fuck kind of story is that?
Yeah, it was I went camping and then
Let's set the scene. How old were you?
No, I was like 17.
17, and this woman was from where?
She's from England. She was my sister's friend, and we were making out, and then
she was about your age.
She was my age, and
was she pretty?
Very, very pretty girl.
What'd she look like?
High cheekbones. I'm trying to think of something with higher.
What kind of hair?
Brunette, higher cheekbones.
Long hair.
Brunette, long brunette hair.
Kind of straight.
T-shirt, just white. I remember it was very, very 90s esque.
Mm-hmm. What kind of pants did she wear?
She didn't wear pants. She wore shorts.
Oh.
And she was very like, I see something in you.
Was she? You found her cute?
Oh yeah, she had a British accent. You're gonna look at that all day. It doesn't matter what she looks like.
That's a weird thing to say.
You can be passable, right? You can be a solid 5, and then once that accent shows up, shoot, for me it's an 8.
Really?
Immediately. I love that accent.
Wow. Okay.
So I would say she's like a 7, and then that accent ratcheted up to a 10,
Really?
So we're
a 10
for me at least. At the time of 17, fucking you just a strong breeze.
So you
enough
made out with this woman?
I made out with her.
Where were you guys?
We were on the rocks in what's the name of the Elks Neck campgrounds.
Okay, you're sitting on some rocks.
And it's along the bay, so you can sit on a rock and look at the bay and the ships go by.
Had you been sexually active yet at this point?
Fuck. Yes, once, but
yes?
it was only that one time.
Oh, this was right after that?
Yeah, right after that.
Okay, so you're on the rocks with this girl,
and she's like passionately, we're doing things, we're really getting to town, going like rounding the bases, you know what I mean?
Making out,
then
touch the boob,
then boobs, and then down to the nether regions, and then she just says she has Hep C, and I was like, oh
wait. She just said she had Hep C.
She didn't say it like that, but we're about to do something, and then
set the scene. You're making out.
C.
You're touching her in an intimate way.
Mm-hmm. Not doing it well. I'm doing it like a 17-year-old, so I'm pretty sure I'm just punching her vagina.
Jerry, too much information, bro.
You're asking
about
all this stuff. Not
I'm
punching.
Trying to,
we're trying to make
set
it
without
being
here. Weird.
Well, I'm gonna get weird about
it
because it just didn't pan out because I was
so you're being intimate with her, and then what's the vibe? She just
the vibe is 17. I mean, young people doing young people.
But then
things,
then she just
it's wild.
She just lets it fly. She just says
she doesn't say it but she's being up front. Where I'm young and I said
and she just said I have Hep C.
She was we were about to do something unprotected because I didn't have that shit. I was in Maryland. Right. I was on my dad. My dad drove me there.
They don't have condoms in Maryland.
Well, no.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing like that. I just didn't have them on me. It wasn't anything I thought was going to happen at a church camping trip.
Right.
So it's just it worked out. She
told
just
you.
Said it, told it. So I just kept going with what I was doing in the finger assault. I'm sure it wasn't good.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, man, that was no good. So I just stayed there with that. So I did what I could there.
You can manage to take such a fun thing and make it seem terrible.
I didn't. I was told the woman told me she had hepatitis C. And what was that? That's not my fault. Okay. I mean, everything else would have turned out real well if I didn't know that. But she was doing the right thing,
right?
And I
well, it's good that she told you.
Yeah, because I'd have it. Everything would be different.
Yeah.
So I thank her for that.
What was her name?
I'm not going to tell her. I'm not going to say her name.
Let's say her first and last name.
No, my sister's friend. I'm not going to do that.
All right.